You guys, I am so freaking excited because it is time. It is here. It is the first one of the year. We have our first freaking Halloween launch and I am living my best life. I am so freaking excited. We have the new palette from Nomad Cosmetics and this is giving the coolest freaking Salem witchy vibes and I am freaking here for it. I pulled out my fall shirt, my broomstick earrings, and I've had a blast with this. I've already created 2 looks. I cannot wait to show them to you. I have thoughts and you are not ready. So let's go ahead and get into it. If this is your first time here, my name is Heather and I really do love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands, especially during Halloween. But if you happen to love all of those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Stick around. I would love to see you back. So don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. You guys, I can't even talk straight. I've been trying to film this intro. I am so freaking excited. I've been waiting all year for Halloween because I've been so excited for the new launch. I mean, I know we're still in August, but the Halloween launches have started and I have the first one in my hands. It is the Nomad Witch City Salem and it is freaking awesome. The way I lost my mind over this, it's so good. Not only do we have the coolest freaking palette, but we also have lipsticks. The way I was so excited when I opened the box and lipsticks fell out too, I was like, oh my god, we have a new product. I was so freaking thrilled. But let me give you guys some information in case you are interested in picking it up. But even if you're not, I hope you can use these looks as inspiration. Maybe this collection will remind you of something you already have in your collection and you can get excited and, you know, dig through your collection and recreate something that I created that is like the biggest, I don't know. It makes me so happy when you guys tell me you recreate my looks. It's like the biggest compliment. That's the word I was looking for. But let me start off by saying I did get this in PR and I'm so freaking grateful to get PR from Nomad. They are one of my favorite brands and I also have a code with Nomad. I don't think it's affiliated, but my code is AOML and it will save you 10% off your order if you guys are interested in using it. I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot. Even though it's not affiliated, it still helps me out because it gives me like the brand recognition, which helps me get the PR. So thank you so much to those of you who do support me. I know times are freaking tough right now. Honestly, they're tough for me. So when I am able to get things in PR, it really does help out a lot. So I truly am grateful. But first, let's talk about the palette. So I don't have pricing details on anything just yet. So I'll have it all listed down below in the description box along with everything else that I use on my face. But this collection launches on August 25th around 6 p.m. EST and this palette is freaking beautiful. So we have an 18 pan eyeshadow palette with 9 mattes and 9 shimmers. To me that is like a perfect ratio, but I love the freaking color story of this palette so much and the shimmers are just out of this world, like so reflective and sparkly. So the look I'm wearing right now is actually look number 2. You'll be seeing another look first and I love that one so much. And then I also want to talk about the lipsticks. So these are the Witch City Salem lipsticks and we have 3 shades. We have the shade Witching Hour, which is the one I do have on my lips today. Has more of like that metallic gold. You can sheer it out to make it look more like of a shine, or you can build it up to give it that metallic look if that's what you're into. But then we also have the shades Hocus Pocus, which is the deep purple, and the marbled look of these are so freaking stunning. And then we have one that leans a little more pink, and this one is beautiful as well. Now I will say the purple and the pink are a little less metallic. So if you're not into the metallics, maybe those will be more your vibe. But you guys, I just can't wait. I'm so excited for you guys to see that first look and see how I created this one, because I love it. It's way more subtle than the first look I created, but I still think it's really beautiful. It's giving like that, well, softer glam for me, but still smoky, which you guys know I love. But I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna go ahead and get into look number 1. This collection looks so freaking awesome, and honestly I didn't know if I was getting it in PR or anything because I didn't hear anything from them. So when I got it today, I was actually waiting on a different PR package, and I saw this and I freaking lost my mind. Like, the lenticular motion packaging on this one is awesome, and it's the first Halloween freaking release. I am so excited, you guys. So excited, and the color story is freaking gorgeous. Of course, one of mine did come broken. I had 2 broken in my other palette, but thankfully I was able to save them all. USPS must have been rough with my stuff. And I'm so excited to try these lip products, but I want to save this for the end so I can figure out which one I want to use. But the packaging on those are really pretty, and I'm excited to see them branch out. So for now, on the lips, I have on the lip liner in the shade Edgy from Jolie Beauty, and the lip gloss in the shade Charm from Dee Dee Signature. I love these glosses from her. They're beautiful and just milky, and they feel so like slippy on the lips. They're freaking fantastic. But for cheeks, I really didn't know what to do, so I created this. So the blush is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. I did Drop from DIEVERUNE Cosmetics. I just got finished reviewing their newest collection, and I love that one so much too. But I also mixed Green Goddess from Bella Beauty Bar in the mix, and I love the way those two look together. But I'm excited. This color story is so me, and I'm here for it. I'm ready. So we're gonna start this out with a E06. I feel like I start every video the same way because I always use the same brushes, but I don't know. You know, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna pat out my eye primer and get all them creases out. I really love this. Might be my new favorite color story. Like, color story wise, I think this is my new favorite. Well, I'll have to see about performance, but I really do enjoy Nomad a lot. So we're going into this beautiful bright green shade, and I am gonna pack this in the inner corner. Starting light because I don't know like how dark this is going to be. I will say this green is pretty bright. Like, I gasped when I saw this. I don't always like show Amanda stuff like palettes that I get, but I literally ran downstairs today to show her this one after I opened it. I was so excited. And like, she just, I mean, she's excited for me, but she just does not care about makeup whatsoever. But the goal with this shade, we're gonna just start light because I don't know how far we want to take this just yet. I'm also going to take some down here on the E04. I was really excited. Oh, I just love this color story. And I'm just so excited for the Halloween stuff to be coming out. Finally. Okay, so now I want to dip into this shade up here in the corner. And I'm using another E06. This one's clean. And I'm just going to pack this out here. I'm going to start with the E06, but I'm probably going to move over to the E03 because I want this to be the base shade. And I'm just going to take this up and around. I'm excited about this eye look. Look at this shimmer shade. Like the shimmers in here are really, really reflective metallics. They're so pretty. I feel like Dory. I'm like over here trying to blend an eyeshadow and I stop to look at the shimmers. I cannot help myself. There have already been some good launches in August. I still need to get the one from Unearthly, but I have to wait till payday to pick that up. So I might have to wait for the second pre-order. I'm also going to take the E04 and run some of this shade down here as well. There is a deeper gray, but the other one looks more like a taupe, and I don't want it to go in that direction. So I'm sticking to the light gray. And y'all already know we are about to dip so hard into this black. And we're going to deepen up the crease. So I might end up taking this green up and over a little more, but let's work in the black first. I really want to go to Salem, like so bad. I have a Nordic track, and on it you can like go to like the Salem houses and like do like walkthroughs and stuff. It's really cool. While you're like walking on the treadmill, it's really interesting. But you can go to like places all over the world. It's very nice. This is a very nice black too, but it's really cool. I need to get my butt back on it. It's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this under the lower lash line too. And we are going to just kind of smoke this situation out. Make sure it all meets up. And then I'm going to use the brush, really help blend. Okay, so now I'm just going to use the E25 and just work on building up this black shade. And we are just going to build her up. And then get this really nice and smoky and blend it out. And then I have some other ideas. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up the lid because I wanted to go in with this shade, the bright purple here on the end. I thought that could be fun. Don't you think this black and gray kind of looks a little blue? I did a look yesterday that I felt looked like that too. But I'm going to use the E27 from Sigma, and we're just going to pack this on right here. I just love purple and green together. And since this is their like Halloween launch, I thought we should go all in, you know? 'Tis the season. Means I just freaking love that. This is like one of my favorite combos. I just feel like I've been waiting for this moment. And now it's here, and I'm so freaking happy. And I love it. Oh, don't you love it? But you guys don't know like the vision that I'm seeing in my head. And hopefully it comes together. So we're going to use the Stick and Sparkle from DIEVERUNE Cosmetics as a glitter glue today. And I'm just going to put this on the lid on some of the purple, like over the edge. As a rule, I like for my shadow to go about here, my shimmer shade. And I like it at a diagonal. I think it just looks good on my eye shape. So now, so far, I'm thinking I just want to do one shade for this look. And I think it's going to be this one. I don't know. I think it'll be really cool. But it's called Salem Willows. If anything, we might do like one of the purples here on the edge. But I don't know. But we're going to do this one first. And that is really pretty. This is what I needed in my life. Oh, it's so pretty. Maybe we should do like the deep shade, like right there on the edge. We also have this one. That could be cool too. Now I'm wondering, which way do we go? Let's do the dark one. We'll just do a little bit of that though. So I'm going to clean off the E01 and pick it up on the side of the brush, and then we'll spray. And then just tap it here on the edge. And then I'll have to go back and forth between the green and the purple. That wasn't very hard, honestly. All I had to do was just go over it once with the green, which wasn't bad. I love this. I love it so much. So now I want to take my Cleona brush, that little teeny tiny one, if I can find it. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to go back into some more of that green and put it down in the front, down here. And then I'll use some of that deep purple as well. Oh yeah, that was the move. Oh, this was it. I love this. I love it so much. I'm so excited for spooky season. But I'm going to go off camera. Actually, no, I'm not. We're going to do some highlighter in the inner corner. I just feel like it needs it. Plus, I do have a little fallout right here. And it did swipe away, but I feel like it needs it. So I'm going to use some of my highlight that I used today on the face. Actually, I shouldn't have used that. That's not light enough. I'll figure something out off camera. I mean, that is kind of cute, but I want something a little brighter. But I'll figure something out off camera, and I'll be back to tell you what I used and show you guys the finished look. But so far, I'm loving it. Okay, so we're gonna finish this off with the lipstick. So I started out with the lip liner in the shade Vamp from Unearthly Cosmetics. I think this one is in the shade Hocus Pocus, this lipstick, but I really love the packaging on this. It has like a cute little witch's hat and everything, but the bullets are really pretty. I think I showed you guys up close shots of these, if I can get it to focus. There you go. Like, they are really, really pretty. But we're going to see what this looks like. They look to be metallic. Oh, I like this formula. It gives like a soft sheen. I really like that. I'll have to see like how it wears and stuff. I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night, so we'll have to see what the next look, but because I'm probably gonna wash this off and go to bed. But I do think it's really, really pretty. I love it. So now let's talk about what I used on the eyes. So I did the MAC Stack mascara, and I used two liners, both from Melt. The first one is in the shade Afterlife, and then I also used the shade Nightshade, and I did like a little ombre moment. I love how this almost looks blue out here, and you can kind of see like that peak of purple, and then you have the purple on the cheeks. I do think it's a beautiful look, and I had so much fun creating it. Also, on the eyes, what did I do with that? I used, oh, here it is, the Dewdrops 1 palette from DIEVERUNE Cosmetics, and I used this shade Splash in the center for the inner corner, and that just went so perfect. But I feel so cute in this look. It kind of sucks that I have to wash it off and go to bed because I got my hair refreshed today and it feels so soft and just silky, and I didn't realize like how much my roots and stuff had faded, but that's all besides the point. And last thing, my lashes are the Melt BB Lash with the Bailey Sarian collab. But you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of this look down below, and let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back, obviously, for look number 2, and I'm excited to get into it. I mean, you guys will already know what it looks like, but I'm still over here hoping that it turns out. So let me tell you what's on the face and the lips. So for lip liner, I have on the ABH lip liner in the shade Peach Amber, and the lipstick from from this collection in the shade Witching Hour. This one is a bit more metallic, so you will definitely have to like that. But I do think, like, sheared out, it is really, really pretty, especially on this liner. And I'm excited to see, like, hopefully it goes with the look and everything. But as for blush, honey, I did a lot. So I started out with the Glaminatrix Cheek and Lip Flush. I cannot even speak today. But it's in the shade Warm, which, you know, I love orange everything. So then I deepened up a little bit with the shade Swerve. This is from Milk Makeup, one of their little, like, stick thingies. And I love the shade of this. It kind of reminds me of, like, a dark pumpkin. I'm into it. And then I did the shade Golden Hour. This one is from Melt. This is one of their cream blush lights. And I got this gorgeous blush situation. But for highlight, I did two. So I did the liquid blush in the shade Eternal Ember from Unearthly Cosmetics. And then I topped it off with Space Age Prophecy from Kaleidos. It's a lot. Like I said, I did a whole concoction to get here. But I really do love the way that the base turned out today. I think it's so cute. So now we're gonna get into the eye look, and I'm excited. So mostly I do want to play with the top row, but I think I'm gonna dip into maybe one of these shades as well. Mix it up. You know I love gray with colorful. I think it's so pretty, so I'm excited to do that today. So we're gonna go into this shade here, Haunted Happenings. So I'm wondering, what shade should I do first? Let's do the orange all through the crease, and then we'll move on to one of the grays. So I'm doing the E06, and I'm just gonna pack this all the way through the crease. Oh, I love orange, you guys know. It makes me so happy. But I'm gonna switch over to the E03, and we're just gonna build this up and just, you know, blow it out. I want to take it up high. This is just such a pretty palette. I'm so excited to have this one in my hands, and I'm so excited, like, for the theme of it and everything. The embossings, the shade names are really cool as well. It's just a really cool palette, and it's like kicking off the Halloween launches, which I am really excited for. I'm also, like, you know, a little discouraged, a lot discouraged if I'm being honest, because of the tariff situation and the way it's affecting indie brands. Like, it's affecting my mental health. I feel like I have a bad habit of avoiding things that upset me. And it's hard to, like, this is my safe space, you know what I mean? Like, sitting here with you guys every day and creating looks and just playing with makeup, that's my safe space. So, like, I don't want to avoid that, you know what I mean? But it's getting me down, I'm not gonna lie. It sucks because, like, there's so many of my friends, my favorite brands are not shipping to the US right now. Even if they did, I don't know if I could afford to pick up because of the tariff situation. So I'm, like, sad. Like, it's happening at my favorite time for launches, and it freaking sucks, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna use the E04 to run this down here on the lower lash line, and we are just gonna blend it out. Oh, and the color matches my shirt. That was such a happy accident. I actually wore this. Amanda had a test that she had to do today, which is one of the reasons, like, why I had to get up, like, really early. And I just threw this on, and then it ended up matching the look today, which is funny. I love that. But now we're going to move on. We're going to dip into this shade, Spirits and Spells. The deeper gray, I think I used yesterday as well. And I'm going to run this through the crease. I have a feeling these two shades together are going to be really cool. No, I didn't use that one yesterday. I said it was too taupey for that look, and that fact is going to make it even better for this look. But now these are like the same tone, like they're both lighter shades, so it's not going to do a whole lot until I put the next shade on top of it. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing down here as well. Okay, so now hopefully here is where like the true magic will happen. I'm going to dip into this shade, and I think that it'd be really cool on top of these colors, but we'll have to see. The khaki green could have been really cool too though, but I think I want to do this one, and we're just going to use this to deepen up. And I think this combo is going to be so fun. At least that is the hope. It's nicely pigmented too. So I'm just using that E06. I just wiped it off on my Sigma switch. And I love it. Oh, I think that combo is so pretty. Obviously, I'm going to have to like work on the blend and stuff, because this shade is like relatively dark. Let me switch to E25 from Sigma and just blend this out. And I mean, that blended out really nicely, if I do say so myself. Then I'll pick up some of that orange, kind of go over it, just to help get the gradient that I want. And of course, like, I'll re-intensify everything. But so far, I'm loving this. Let's go ahead and run some along the lower lash line as well. Just out here in the outer corner. I'm thinking maybe we'll just keep this color out here. I love it. I love this combo, and I think they did such a freaking good job on this. I'm excited for these shimmers though, because they seem to be like super reflective, really beautiful. And you know, for me, shimmers always make the look. But as mentioned recently, I really have been craving an all matte look lately. I did finally pick up the Unearthly stuff, so maybe we'll do one with that collection. We'll have to see. It's supposed to ship out early September, so fingers crossed everything like goes smoothly with that launch. I think I want to take like the E07 and go into this shade. It's like a khaki green down here. I don't know. I just think it might be cool. I could be totally wrong, but kind of just line this, and we'll kind of like blend it out, and maybe I'll use it like to wing this as well. And then do I have another pencil brush? I should, yes. I'll use the pencil brush, the E11, to help me blend. Look how it's low. I'm going to use the Shimmer Stay from Bella Beauty Bar. So I just like to put some of this kind on the back of my hands, and then kind of just tap. And tap over the edge of that purple as well, or what would you call it? I'm drawing a blank. Don't ask me to describe a color or call it by name, because you can forget it. Magenta, it's more like a berry wine. I'm gonna stop. So I just took it kind of over that shade as well, just a little bit, and maybe we'll even put a little down here. Now for shimmers, I could totally do this shade because it matches this shade like so well, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go into this one, and then we'll dip into this one. So let's start with Howling Halloween. And I love the undertone of this one. I just think it's so pretty, and it's almost like kind of neutral, but not. And I think that's gorgeous. And then we'll go into Witching Hour, which is that light orange. That shade is freaking stunning. Oh, that shade makes the whole look come together. Okay, now I'm going to take the E25 and go back into that matte that I use out here. We're just going to blend all of this. Oh, I just love that so much. Then I'm going to go back in with some of that orange on this little Cleona and Bad to the Brow brush. And just pop some of this down here as well over this green. I probably shouldn't have done that green there. I'm not crazy about it now. So I might fix it off camera. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how lazy I'm feeling. But so far, I love this look. I feel like it came together very nicely. I love the matte especially. But I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to go finish this off camera. But I can't wait to see what it looks like with the right lashes and liner and all of the things. I am back with the finished look, and man, did it come together. I love it so freaking much. I found the perfect shirt to go with it, and I changed my earrings to these broomsticks. So fitting. I'm so excited I get to pull out my Halloween earrings. But let me tell you about what I finished the look with. So I used the Glisten Cosmetics liner in the shade Orange and the ColourPop liner in the shade Joyride. I did like an ombre moment, and then I went over the orange in the inner part with Exit from ColourPop to lighten it a little bit. I like it. I love the pop of orange it kind of gave in like the center of the waterline. I think it's so pretty. I also used some of the highlighter on the inner corner, and down here on the lower lash line I went in with some of this shade and added a little more brightness to the look, and I really love the way this one turned out so much. It's kind of toned down compared to the first one anyway, but it's still colorful and beautiful. It's giving fall in the best way, and I'm so freaking excited to have this one in my hands. This was a really good start to this season, and I'm excited. I'm excited to have it, like I said, but I'm also excited to see what else is coming out. Such a fun time, you know what I mean? So let me tell you my thoughts. I mean, I kind of already have, but let's do it anyway. So it really sucks about the mishap with that one shade, but that is totally not their fault. It's the shipping, because it did it to my other palette as well. But man, I love this packaging so much. It's so cool. And even the box. And I just like went through my cabinets and threw away all my boxes because I have issues keeping things. But I really want to keep this so bad. Like, it's so freaking pretty. And then you have the lenticular motion packaging, and it's so pretty. I love it so much. They always do such a good job on their packaging, but this color story, this is my new favorite from them. I love this so much. There's so many fun, colorful looks in here to be had. It's giving Halloween, it's giving fall, and obviously I am here for it. I think you guys know it's my favorite time of the year, but this one's beautiful. There's so many different fun color combos you could do. You could stick to the rows of 6 and create looks. You could do quads as well and create looks. They laid this palette out really nicely. I really enjoy their matte formula. It's super easy to blend and work with. Their shimmers are beautiful and impactful. I mean, look at the shimmer on the lids. Like, they're beautiful. So all in all, I give this a 10 out of 10 so far. Now, obviously, I have not used all of the shades. There are a few that I still need to dip my hands into, so this is just a first impression. But so far, I am truly I'm loving it. So, as for the lipsticks, now for these, you have to like a metallic. Now, you can sheer them out, kind of like how I have it now, to make it more I mean less metallic, but if you build it up, you do get like full on metallic. So like it has to be your thing to like it. But I will say, like, metallic lips are coming back in. Now the one I didn't use is this shade. It is in the shade Devil's Book, and it's like a really pretty pinky one. Honestly, this goes with the shirt as well. Could have even went well with the look too, but I'm more drawn to this one. Y'all know I love orange, and orange with this gold is really pretty. I really liked this purple, and I felt like the purple and the pink, they're less metallic. They just look more shiny. The gold, however, is more of a metallic type. I like the packaging on these. The print is beautiful and everything. The formula feels really nice too. I've had this one on for quite a while because I've been up here poking around, listening to my audiobook and wasting time like I should not be doing right now. But it is what it is. But all in all, I'm so happy that I have this. I'm so grateful that they sent this over. It truly is such an honor. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you thought of the looks. What do you think of this collection? Do you plan on picking it up? I know times are tough right now. So even if you don't plan on picking it up, I hope you can at least use this video for some inspiration. Maybe you could pull out some things that it reminds you of that you already have in your collection, and just get excited for what you have as well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, bye.